My name is Jonathan Murray. I originally came from Edinburgh, Scotland, where I was a consultant ear, nose and throat surgeon, and then moved to Bermuda and subsequently to Nova Scotia. We came to Nova Scotia because we wanted to retire. Well, that didn't work. That lasted 2 weeks. I've always wanted to do something in the agricultural area, and grape growing is one of the burgeoning industries of the valley, so we bought the winery and we converted it from a disused orchard to what we have now in growing grapes. It used to be a much larger property. It's been sold off in little bits, and in fact one of the cottages we have in the grounds here was occupied by a guy called Alfred McRae, and during the Prohibition days in the 1926 and 29 he had a still, and he used to make rum and all sorts of hooch. And if you look at the property, there are 2 exits and 2 entrances, so when the police came from the highway he hightailed off into the dikes and vice versa. In Nova Scotia we have a very short ripening season, so we have to pick our grapes to make sure that they ripen, and they're mainly what's called hybrid. They're man-made as opposed to European varieties. And over here we have a Lacadie Blanc, so that makes a lovely white wine, and it's very malleable, so we can do all sorts of things with it.
The weather can be very unpredictable, and that actually influences the grapes a lot. One of the grape varieties that we grow is Lacadie Blanc, and that grape variety can be heavily influenced by the soil and by the climate. In hot seasons, the Lacadie Blanc can take on a lot of Sauvignon Blanc characteristics, which people are very familiar with. In a cooler year, a slower growing season, Lacadie Blanc takes on a lot of Riesling characteristics. It's a very versatile grape variety, but in our marginal climate, it always ripens. It's one of the perfect grape varieties for us to grow in Nova Scotia, and it's not being grown anywhere else in the world.